Okay, we shall start this decision theory. It is not such a big topic, but why are we doing this problem? I told you already which are the questions will come to exams. So it's just to get practice how to construct the problems, how to construct the matrix, payoff, etc. That is why we are doing this many questions. It is another problem. The demand for the seasonal product is given below. The demand to get 40 it is 10%, 45 it is 20%, 50 it is 30%. The product cost is 60 rupees, cost price. Selling price is 80. So profit is 20. The units sold within the season, they will have no market value. I want to prepare the payoff as well as regret table. So first we have to prepare the payoff, and you know how to construct the regret table. For the acts we want to do this. So we want to find the expected payoff and regret. I mean average loss. Find the optimum act and also expected value for the perfect information. So this many questions we want to answer. First let us construct the payoff. You know profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. You know profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So cost price any loss, if there is in a problem, we have to subtract. So the first thing, if it is 40 demand and purchase is also 40 units. 40 units I purchased. 40 is a demand. It is a break even. So do you have any loss? 40 units you purchased. So 40 into how much? It is 80. Minus 40 into how much do you get? 60. So the profit supposed to be 800. If you get any loss, let us see. Do you get a profit? Demand is 40. You purchased 45. You purchased 45, but the demand is 40. What will you do? So selling price, I mean cost price will be 60 rupees. Selling price is 80. So only I can sell 40 because demand is 40. So 40 into 80 minus, definitely, though I have 40 units demand, 45 units I purchase. So 45 into 60. This is equal to the 5 units which is not sold out. So the 5 units should be subtracted in the cell. Am I right? This is equal to how much? 3200 minus
500.
So what about this case? 45, 50. This is 40 into 80 minus 50 into 60, which is equal to 200.
200.
The same way, this is 40 into 80. Demand is this one. Selling price 55 into 60. So I get minus 100. In the same way, this is 40 into 80. It is, I don't have any unsatisfied demand or loss in the problem. That is why I didn't subtract any loss in this problem, in this question. This is 60 into 60. Therefore, I get minus 400. The same way, this is 40 into 80 minus 60 into 60. So this is equal to minus 400.
Sir, 65 into 60, sir, minus 700.
Which one? This one or?
Yes, sir, that one, sir. 65 into
Oh,
60.
sorry. This is 65. The respective probability is 0.10. It is given here.
Sir, minus 700, sir, not 400. Last
Sorry.
one.
Minus 700. In the same way, this one. This is same 40 into 40 into 80, because 40 into 80 you will get 800. You purchased 40. Demand is 45. Unsatisfied demand is 5. But unsatisfied demand is not a loss in my question. Therefore, it will not be my question. So the same answer will be for this. Your demand purchased is 40. Demand is high. So I will sell only what I have. I can sell only what I have. The second one is 45 into 80. Second one is 45 into 80 minus 45 into 60, which is equal to 900. So the same 900 can be given for the rest. Why? Because you sold 45. You purchased 45, demand is 50, 55. So you can sell only this one. So what is the next case here? This is 45 into 80 minus 50 into 60. This is equal to 600. In the same way, this will be equal to 45 into 80 minus 55 into 60. That is equal to 300. This is 45 into 80 minus 60 into 60. So I get 0. No profit, no loss. This one will be 45 into 80 minus 65 into 60. It is minus 300. This probability is 0.20. If I come to the third case, it is 50 into 80 minus 50 into 60. So what is the answer? It is 1000. Then on it should be 1000, because you purchased 50. Demand is high. So we will sell only what we have. What about this one? This is 50 into 80 minus 60 into 60. This is equal to 400. I'm sorry. 50 into 80, 55. This is 55. This is 55 into 60, because purchased is 55. So this is equal to 700. Whereas this one will be 50 into 80 minus 60 into 60. This is equal to 400. The last one will be 55 into 80 minus 65 into 60. That is equal to 500. The same way, this one 60. So this is 55 into 80 minus 55 into 60. This is equal to 1100. So 1100 will be the same for the next case, because I purchased 55, demand is 65. So you can manage this. So this will be different, though this is 55 into, so this is 55 into 80 minus 60 into 60. This is equal to 800, whereas it is 55 into 80 minus 40, 45. This must be 50, na? This is 50 into 80, then it should be 100. I made a mistake. This one only 55. 55 into 80 minus 65 into 60. So I should get 500. So this one 60 into 80 minus minus 60 into 60. This is equal to 1200. The same answer you get for this. What about this case? This is 60 into 80 minus 65 into 60. This is equal to 900. The last case will be 65 into 80 minus 65 into 60. That is equal to 1300. So what is your first break even? This is your first minimum. First minimum occurs here. First minimum in 1000. Then 1100. 1100. 1200. The last one is 1300. So these probabilities are 0.30, 0.25, 0.10, 0.05. We want to now find the regret matrix. We want to find now this regret matrix. How to find the regret matrix? Opportunity loss if a demand is not met. If a demand is not met, that is said to be an opportunity loss. So 40, 40. What is the minimum here? The first row, what is the minimum? 800. So take maximum element in each row. Take maximum element in each row because demand in the rows. Because demand in rows. So what is the maximum? 800. If 800 is a maximum, then subtract with all element. 800 minus 800. This is 0. What is next one? 800 minus 500. This is equal to 300. In the same way, 800 minus 200, which is 600. Likewise, you do the rest 900, 1200, and then 1500. What is the second row maximum? 900. So 900 minus 800, that is equal to 100. The rest are 0, 300, 600, 900, and then 1200. What is the third row maximum? 1000. So 1000 minus 1000 minus 800, 200. This will be 100. This is 0. This is 300. It is 600. It is 900. And then what is the next one? 1100. Therefore, this will be 300, 200, 100, 0, 300, 200. What about the next case? 1200 is the maximum. Therefore, this will be 400. It is 300, 200, then 100, 0, 300. Do you able to understand how I do? take a maximum element in each row. This is 800, this is 900. So subtract that value from this element. Last one will be 500, 400, 300, then 200, 100, then 0.
சார் அந்த 5565 ரோல வந்து அது 300 and 600 சார்.
55, 65 row.
இல்ல சார் 55 ரோ 65 காலம்.
55 row, 65 column. This will be 300.
600 சார்.
600. Fifty-five, 65. So maximum is 1000. Thousand minus.
சார் மேக்ஸிமம் 1100 சார் அந்த ரோ.
அப்ப 200 தானே வருது. 1100,
இல்ல
900.
சார் அந்த 55 into 80 minus 65 into 60 சார். நீங்க கீழே இருக்கிறத பாத்துட்டீங்க.
இப்போ இங்க என்ன 600 வரணுமா?
ஆமா சார்.
Okay. Okay, now expected opportunity loss. Expected opportunity loss அப்படின்னாக்க you should add everything divide by, that is EOL. EOL to be found. Expected opportunity loss. Add everything divided by 6. எவ்வளவு வருது? If you add everything divided by 6, 300, 600, 1000, 1500, 1500 by 6. $300,
250 sir. 250 sir.
250. What about this case? It is 216.6. Just check whether are you getting 250, 350. It is 516.6. It is 683.3. So EMV, expected monetary value. Expected monetary value how do you compute expected monetary value? We have to find the maximum. We have to find the maximum here. That I forget. This is opportunity loss. Expected monetary value to be found. I forget to do. This 1300, right? EMB will be this. EMB is add everything, divide by 6, 833. This is 800. It is 700. This is equal to 533.33. It is 300. Now, what is the maximum in EMV? 833.33. Am I right? is maximum which is obtained where at 45.45 and the value is 900. See, this is the maximum in this EMB who's obtained at 45.45 and the value is 900. Expected opportunity loss, that is 216. This is the minimum. In the loss, we have to take a minimum, that is 216.6. Obtained at 45.45, same. What is the expected profit? It is given in the table. That is 800 into 0.10, 900 into 0.2, 1000 into 0.3. I mean this one, maximum. Then 1100 into 0.25 plus 1200 into 0.1 plus 1300 into 0.05, that is equal to 1020. This is my expected profit. So in 1020, I should subtract this EMB, that is 83.33. So this is the expected perfect information. Have you all understood?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Now, there's another question. Milk producing cooperative union desires to find how many milligrams of butter should be produced on daily basis to meet their demand. The past records were being shown. It is not given in probability. We have to compute this probability. So as usual, you have to find what is the profit, selling price minus cost price. So the probability will be 4 by 200, 16 by 200, 20 by 200, like that. So the first case will be 15 into 20. Do you have any loss here? Do you have any loss? Cost price is 14, selling price is 20. That's it. There is no loss which is exhibited. So 15 into 20, selling price minus cost price 15 into 14. This is equal to 90. So I get the same 90 because the stock purchased quantity is less. Demand is more. So the same 90 will come. So this is also 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. What about this case? It is 15 into 20 minus 20 into 14, which is equal to 20. So 20, 20 means the demand will be the same. So 20 into 20 minus 20 into 4. This is equal to 120. And henceforth the 120 will be the same.
20 into 14, sir.
Is it? The next case, 15 into 20 minus 25 into 14. This is equal to minus 50. Whereas this one 20 into 20 minus 25 into 14, which is equal to 50. This is 25 into 20 minus 25 into 14. That is equal to 150. And then on 150 will be the same. This one 15 into 20, because this many unit only sold out, minus 30 into 14, which is equal to minus 120. This is 20 and it is 30 into 14. Minus 20, loss slowly reducing. It is 25 into 20 minus 30 into 14. 80. So this onwards, so 30 into 20, break even. So wherever we get a break even, we will have that profit maximization. Till that it is a minimum. This is 180. The same way 35. It is equal to minus 190. 20 into 20 minus minus 90. $35 into 14, this is equal to 10. Whereas it is 30 into 20 minus 35 into 14. This is equal to 210. And your break even has come. So the same 210 will come. You just find the total. This will be 90. This will be 105.7 average. It is 107.14. 94.28. Just check 67.14. What should be this? 15 into 20 minus 40 into 14. This is equal to minus 260. It is 20 into 20 minus 40 into 14. Minus 160. It is 25 into 20 minus 40 into 14. That is minus 60. What about this case? 30 into 20 minus 40 into 14. That is equal to 40. And now this becomes 140. The next case is 140, then you get 240. It is also 240. And this one will be 15 into 20 minus 45 into 14. This is equal to minus 330. It is 20 into 20 minus 45 into 14. That is equal to minus 230. This will be minus 130. This is minus 30. This is 70. 170 at last to 270. These two averages are 20 and minus 30. Now what is a maximum? This is your first maximum. Then 120. Then 150. 180. 210. 240. 270. So what is the maximum value? This is 90. The maximum value will be 90, 120. I mean this 120, 150. This is how we found expected profit. 180, 210. Respective probability are 4 by 100. Sorry, 4 by 200. 16 by 200. 20 by 200. 80 by 200. 40 by 200. 30 by 200.
சார்
Then
இது எப்படி சார் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது
எது
the expected probability
expected probability na expected profit adane
ஆமா சார்.
இங்க இதுல மேக்ஸிமம் இது 90 120 150 180 210 240 270 அதான் எடுத்து எழுதியிருக்கேன். லாஸ்ட் ப்ராப்ளம் அதான் பண்ணேன். இந்த லாஸ்ட் क्वेश्चन ஆல்சோ இட் இஸ் த சேம்.
அது இல்ல சார், அது கீழ 4/200 16/200 20/200.
This is your demand given in 200 days. So first to get a demand 15, what is the chance? In 200 days, just 4 days we are getting. To get a demand 20, in 200 days, just 16 days it is found. Therefore, it is 16/200.
ஓகே சார், தேங்க்யூ சார்.
Now we have to multiply this 90 into 4 because LCM is 200 plus 120 into 16, 270 into 10. So average, you know what is the answer. And alternate to find EVPI to be found. EVPI will be expected profit, already we found, I mean this one, minus in the EMV what is the maximum? 107.14. So this answer should be taken here. That is your EVPI. And this value will be 107.14. When demand and stock are 25, the value is 107.14. That is a maximum expected monetary value. Expected monetary the same way first read the question. Here there is a loss is given. Mr. X and Y were faced with the problem of finding optimum number of some magazines to be ordered to sale. Magazine cost is 0.5, selling price is 1 rupee. Company orders more copies than it sells. So they are getting more copies than it demands. Unsold copies can be returned under the prior wholesale contract for a refund under the following formula. Up to first 500 copies, refund is 0.30. Unsold copy 500 to 1000, refund rupees is 0.20. For over 1000 copies, if it is not sold out, the refund is rupees 10 paise. So the sales record for the past 100 weeks is given. So we want to know, formulate the table, find the expected profit. So what is the cost price? 50 paise. What is the selling price? 1 rupee. So what is the refund status says? What is the refund of unsold copies? This is a new scenario. First sentence. Unsold copies can be written under the prior wholesale contract for a refund under up to 500 copies. Up to 500 copies, what is the refund status? Up to 500 means maximum 500. What is the resale value? 30 paise. Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
If it is between 501 to 1000, if it is between 501 to 1000, what is its value? 20 paise. What about the last case? if it exceeds more than 1000, because up to 1000 it is 20 paise. He says it is 10 paise. So we want to find the expected profit. So profit is equal to selling price minus cost price minus plus refund on unsold, because we are getting again everything is given in thousands. Everything is given in thousands. I mean, we have to construct the table. Everything is given in thousands. Shall I start the table? Copies and then demand. I put K in the place of thousands. This is 4K. Then 5K. 6K. 7K. Then 8K. This is also equal to 4K. At last we have to find EMV. What is the first case? Demand is 4. Supply is also 4. So what is the cost price? What is the selling price? This is 4K into 1 minus 4K into 1 by 2. That is 1 by 2 is 50 paise. 1 by 2 is 50 paise. Hence, it is equal to 2K. So I get the same 2K for all these cases. Am I right? What about the next one? This is 4K into 1 minus 5K into 1 by 2. 5K into 1 by 2. This is 5K into 1 by 2 minus what I get. How much do I get? The next one is demand is 4,000 into 1 minus supply. It is 5K into 1 by 2. Do you have any unsold? 1000 is not unsold, am I right? So what is the unsold value? If it is 1000 means it should be 20 paise for one copy. For
Sir,
this
if
many
sir 1000.
5,000 copies I purchased. Demand is 4,000. Left out எவ்வளவு?
Okay, sir.
1000 into 20 by 100. I mean 20 paise. The 20 paise I did like this. 1K into 20 by 100. This 20 paise I did like this. So this is 1700. In the same way I should do for the other. That is for 6K. Your demand is 4K into 1 minus 6K into 1 by 2. How many copies are unsold? 2K. 2000 means it is also beyond. Therefore, it is 10 paise. 10 by 100. That is equal to 1200. Is that clear?
டென் பை ஹண்ட்ரட் எப்படி சார்?
இங்க என்ன
100 by 100.
more than 1000. What did I say? What is your demand? What is your supply? 4000, 6000. So 2000 is not sold. More than 1000, if it comes, what is the refund value? 10 paise. That is why it is 10 by 100.
ஓகே சார்.
புரியுதா இல்லையா? இந்த டிஃபரன்ஸ் வந்து 2000ல இருக்கு. அதான் 2000 into 10 பைஸ். ஒரு காப்பிக்கு 10 பைசா. அப்ப 2000 காப்பீஸ்க்கு எவ்வளவு வரும்? 2000 into 10. அந்த மாதிரி இது 7k வருதுன்னா 4k into minus 7k by 2 because 1 by 2 plus 3k into 10 by 100 because behind 1000 it is 10 paise. So the value will be 800. What about this case? Last case, it is 8k. It is 4k into 1 minus 7k by 2. Sorry, 8k by 2. This is 8k by 2. Selling price. What is unsold? 4k into 10 by 100. That is equal to 400. Have you all understood? புரியுது அது? இந்த கேஸ் என்ன வரும்? Demand is 5. Supply is also the same. So there is no unsold copy. Unsold copy I would have got. If I got, I would have added. It is 2500. What about this case? So 5k into 1 minus 6k into 1 by 2 plus 1k into 20 paise. Yeah, 20 paise. Because 1000. If it is within 1000, 20 paise per copy. Around 20 by 100. That is equal to 2200. In the same way, this one 5k into 1 minus 7k by 2 plus 2k into 10 by 100 because 10 pi. So இதோட value வந்து 1700. The last case வந்து 1300. That is 5k into 1 because demand is this minus 8k by 2 into 1 by 50 pies plus 3000 copies not sold out into 10 by 100. That is equal to 1300. What about this case? 6 and 5. Can you tell me what is the answer? 6 and 5, what is the answer? Demand is 6000. Copy is only 5000. Do you have any unsold refund?
No, sir.
So this will be the same 2500, 2500, 2500. This will be 6k into 1 minus 6k by 2. So this is 3000 and henceforth there is no because demand is more than the supply. That is why same 3000 will come. What about this case? 6k into 1 minus 7k into 1 by 2. What is the unsold copy? 1000 by 1000 into 10 by 100. 1k into 10 by 100. This is equal to, sorry, 1k into 20 by 100. 6k into 1 minus 7k by 2 plus 1k into 20 by 100, I get 2700. This one 6k into 1 minus 8k into 1 by 2 plus 2k, difference 8000 minus 2000, 8000 minus 6000, 2000 into 10 by 100. So this is equal to 2200. And here we will get the same 2700. This will be 7k into 1 minus 7k into 1 by 2. This is equal to 3500. This is also the same 3500. This is 7k into 1 minus 8k into 1 by 2 plus 1k into 20 by 100. This is equal to 3200. The last case will be 8k into 1 minus 8k into half. This is equal to 4000. So what is average expected monetary value, EMV? EMV will be 2000. I mean this average 2340, this one 2480, this one 2440, and lastly it will be 1780. So what is the expected profit? What is the expected profit? How do you find expected profit? Can anyone tell? What is the maximum value? 2000 into what is the probability? Did I not find in this maximum value in each columns into the probability which is given here for 100, for the total 100? So for the total 100, how much do you get? This is my total. If you add everything, I get 100. So what is the probability? The respective probability will be this 2000 into, I mean this 2000 into the probability of the first case will be 10 by 100. This is your first probability, 10 by 100. Next one 2340. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. This is 2002. What is the next maximum value? You made a mistake. This is your first maximum value, 2000. Second maximum value is this. Third is 3000. Fourth is 3500. Then 4000. So this is 2000 into 10. What should be a next value? 2500 into 2500 into 25 by 100, etc. So if you add everything, you will get 2975. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . So which occurs at, if I purchase 6 copies and 6, when a demand is 6,000, if I purchase 6 copies, there I will get economical. Do you able to understand this problem? How did I find expected profit, etc.? Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
So we have been doing the same model in the last 3-4 classes. Please go through these questions. I never say that this question will come to examination. If a paper is tough, if a question paper is very tough, then this kind of questions will be in the 15 mark. So this is another question, decision theory. So we want to draw the decision tree for the problem. This problem will be very important for your financial management, CA Inter, CMA Inter, where you learn this. Anyhow, let us give some introduction about what is this decision tree. Already we have learned in Bayes theorem. We have drawn this decision tree even in the probability. The businessman has got 2 independent investment A and B available to him. So now onwards, the problem is based on the decision tree. So what we have to do? We have to find the same expected monetary value for all the decisions, whatever he take. He is having 2 independent investment A and B available to him. He lacks the capital to undertake both of them simultaneously. So he lacks the capital. What is the capital he lacks? For A investment, it is minus 30. Lagging, that is why it is negative. So A, how much it lacks? Minus 30. B, how much it lacks? Minus 50. So this is the first initial stage. Market survey shows this is high, medium, and then low. So what is the respective probability and the investment? So the probability to get a chance high is 0.4, medium is 0.4, low is 0.2. So next one here for this one, for investment B, what is a high? Market survey shows a high demand when for B, it is 0.3. Next one. For B is this, for A is this. 0.3 medium, 0.4 and then low, 0.3. So investment for A is this. This is the investment. If it is high, he will invest 75,000. If it is a medium, he will invest 55,000. If it is low, he will invest 35,000. For which, what is EMB? So this is an investment. So investment is 75,000. Here the investment is 25,000. What is the investment here? 35,000. Can you find what are they telling now? In the same way, I should do for B. Investment when it market demand is high, it is equal to 1 lakh. So I take 1 lakh like this. Medium, what is the investment? He says 80,000. What about this one? When it is low, what is the investment? 70,000. Have you first understood what is given?
Sir, 55K.
எனக்கு புரியல.
25K, 55K, sir.
எது?
Medium.
Okay, this is equal to 55k. Okay. So 75, 55, 35. This must be 15. Okay, 100, 180 and 70. Okay. So you are you are investing 75,000, but how much are you lagging? Minus 30,000 in all the cases. When it is high, medium, low, we are losing minus 30. So what I am trying to claim, what I want to do, what decision should the company take? Decide by constructing a decision tree. It is not true, it is decision tree. He wants to maximize the return. So what is the profit? Profit is equal to investment minus loss. So what is the investment for the first case? It is 0.4 into 75 minus 30. Am I right? Second case, EMV is equal to 0.4 into 75 minus 55k. What about this case? $35 minus 30k. This will be 18.
சார்
Hmm.
சார் அந்த மீடியம் வந்து 55 minus 30k தானே சார்?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It is 55 minus 30k. This is 35 minus 30k, 10k. Now it is 1k. You add everything. This is 29,000. This is a grand expected monetary value. If I want to go with A investment, where I get high, medium, low, for which I got average for all the three cases, high, medium, low, the expected monetary value is 29,000. If I come to this EMV, what do you take? This is 0.3 into my investment is 1 lakh, loss is 50 lakh. So the return will be 15,000. Now EMV is equal to, this is 0.4 into investment is 80,000. Loss is 50,000. So the expected value is 12,000. EMV for the third case, it is 0.3 into 70k minus 50k, I get 6k. So the grand EMV, what is the grand EMV? For the third case, it is 33k, 33,000, which he will opt. He will opt only investment B because there only he is maximizing the return. Have you understood this problem?
Yes, sir.
So the thing is, you have to construct the tree. First, read out the question. There itself, you try to split how many investments are there. In the same way, we will do this problem. A finance manager is considered a drilling well. In the past, 70% of the wells are drilled were successful at 20 meters. If I go with the 20 meters depth in the given area, 70% of the well, I will get a water. Moreover, finding no water at 20 meters, some person in that area drilled up to 25 meters, but 20% struck water at that level. They are finding no, if there are people, they don't find the water in 20 meters, and they are going up to 25 meters, then the water struck. So what is the cost of drilling per meter? 500. There are two cases arises. If I drill till 20 meters, if I get a water, no issues. There are two in another cases. If I don't get a water, I will go for another 25 meter, where I will get 20% of water. Drilling cost per meter is 500. Finance manager estimated in the case he did not get a water in his own well. Suppose he drill, if he doesn't get a water, he has to buy a water in 15,000 rupees from outside. So if it is not there, there are two cases will arise. Try to understand. If I get a water, then there are many cases will go. If I get 20 meters, if I don't get a water in 20 meters, that is one case. Another case, there itself, if I don't get a water, I have to pay a flat rate of 15,000. So 15,000 straight away, if I pay, is it economical? Or after drilling, I will have to pay a drilling cost plus this 15,000 rupees. Of the two, which will be the economical? Let us see. Because 15,000 rupees every time I have to give. If I do this, it is one-time investment. So there are two cases will arise for A. So he has to buy a water for 15,000 rupees. So the following decision to be considered. First case, do not drill any well. Drill up to 20 meters. If no water is found in 20 meters, drill up to 25 meters. So we want to draw the appropriate decision tree. I am a person A. If I don't drill, that is the first case he says. If I do not drill, what is the flat amount I have to pay? 15,000 rupees. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
If I drill, first I drill, till what extent I have to drill? Drill up to 20 meters. Drill up to 20 meters. If water, where it will stuck, 70% of the water I get. So per meter, it is 500. For 20 meters, it is 20 into 500, that is equal to 10,000 rupees I will spend at this stage. At this stage. This is my assumption. Suppose I drill, if I get a water, okay. If I don't get a water, 30% I don't get a water. Am I right? 70 in 100, 70% I will get a water. Here it is no water. 70% I get a water, whereas this case is no water. That is 30%. So what is the chance of that is 30%? If you drill, if you don't drill, so up to how many? If I don't get water, what will I do? I will drill to another 25 meter. Am I right? If I don't get a water, I will drill up to 25 meter. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now if I get a water, suppose there are two cases. You can drill up to 25 meter. Don't drill up to 25 meter, or do not drill. If I do not drill, what is the loss? This is 20 into 500 plus I have to take outside water, 15,000. So this is equal to 25,000. If I don't want to drill, if I want to drill, if I get a water, what are they telling from the information? I drill up to 25 meter, 20% stuck water. So 20% stuck with water means it is 20%. So 80% I don't get a water. 80% I don't get a water. So this is 25 into 500. If I get a water, this is equal to 12,500. Otherwise, if I don't get, It is 25 into 500. That is 12,500 plus the water I have to take from outside. This is 27,500. Now we have to find the expected value at A, at B, at C, at D. I have to find expected value at A, at B, at C, at D. So first let us start with expected value at D. Expected value of D is 20%. I will get a water, its expenses is 12,500. Whereas if I don't get a water, it is 80% into the expenses is 2,700. This is average. This average is 24,500. Expected value at A. Expected value at C. Expected value at C between 25,000 and this 24,200, because this is the expected value already we found if I drill. So of the two, which is minimum? Expected value of C, we will always take a minimum. So 25,000 if I drill. If I don't drill, my expected value at this point is 24,500. So this is 24,500 means I should drill this up to 25 meter. At B, expected value at B, what do you take? This is 0.7, I mean 70% into 10,000 rupees you have to spend. Because as per the thing, expected value. What is the loss? 30% I don't get a water. What is the expenses? Average expenses. It is again 24,500 at C. Because that is a minimum. So I get 14,350. At A, expected value at A. What I should do? Take a minimum of what? 14,350 or 15,000. If I don't drill, it is 15,000. If I drill, it is 14,350. So the minimum will be 14,350.
14,355.
So what is the conclusion? What is the conclusion?
If you drill more, you spend more. If you drill less, you spend less.
Great. So first drill up to 20 meters. If no water, drill up to 25 meters. Therefore, it cost is 14,350 on an average. So with this, I complete this decision theory, and 2 more problems are there. I will discuss tomorrow. These questions may come in exam. This question may come in exam. This decision tree and all may come in exam. But the forthcoming question will not come to exam. This forthcoming question will not come to exam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.